Ever wonder why restaurant butter paneer tastes better than yours? I'm revealing 3 hidden techniques that create that smooth texture that you thought was impossible to achieve at home. Follow these simple steps to make butter paneer that's better than takeout and transports you straight back to India. You might think that the secret is to add more cream and butter, but it's not. I remember when I first started cooking this dish, I doubled the cream thinking that's what restaurants did. The result? Too much cream diluted the delicate flavors of the sauce and made the dish bland. Of course, I'm adding butter and cream, but the ingredient that makes the dish inherently creamy is cashew nuts. I'm going to add the nuts after I bloom the spices in this hot butter and oil. This dish involves minimal prep and comes together in just 20 minutes. There's no need to chop any of the ingredients finely because we're going to blend it later. The point here is to get the raw flavor out of the ingredients and saute them lightly in the butter and oil before we blend the sauce. This makes it a perfect dish for a weeknight when you need to make dinner in under 30 minutes. The cashews, when blended with the rest of the ingredients, do 2 very important things. 1, they make the sauce taste creamy, even if you don't add any cream. And 2, they help thicken the sauce, which gives it its luscious velvety texture. The next technique is probably the most important of all, but it's got nothing to do with the ingredients or the method of cooking. I'm adding the ground spices after I add the tomatoes because I don't want them to burn. Now for the technique that completely transformed my butter paneer game. Something that separates a mediocre butter paneer from an outstanding one. When I first saw this, I chuckled and thought it was unnecessary. After multiple attempts to create the same texture, I realized that this is what separates amateurs from the professionals. To replicate that silky smooth texture of the sauce, we need to strain it. Even though I used a professional mixer, this step is key. The last secret is often overlooked, but it takes 2 seconds and gives the dish the glossy finish that distinguishes restaurant quality results. I discovered this by accident by watching a chef through the kitchen window at a restaurant in Old Delhi. Just as he was about to serve the butter paneer, he added a little bit of butter to the dish. The result is a glossy, silky sauce that is characteristic of this dish. This step might seem simple, but it makes a big difference in the texture and the flavor of the sauce. So there you have it, the 3 techniques that will give your butter paneer that smooth, velvety texture you thought was impossible to achieve at home. Cook the paneer in the prepared sauce for just 5 more minutes, and then we're ready to serve. The paneer itself matters just as much as the sauce. Watch my next video comparing homemade versus store-bought paneer to see which makes a real difference in your final dish. And if you're serious about reclaiming your family's culinary heritage and preserving the precious traditions for generations to come, I invite you to join my program, where I've helped many Indian Americans reconnect with their roots through these authentic techniques.